Cheers, Daniel. Trudeau. Hi, dumbass. Someone didn't show up to work today. Yeah. Strange. Am I missing something here? Right. Do we not pay you $400,000 a year? Right? Yeah. Pretty sure. And all you have to do is show up to work. Yeah. Answer some questions. But you haven't answered questions in 9 years. No. No, that's too much of a simple task. Yeah. You're too much of an idiot to answer a question. It's like you're stuck on stupid. Yeah. I mean, if you want me to be nice, that's me being nice. That's me being the nicest I can be. Yeah. I can't I can't get any nicer than that. Yeah. But I can tell you something. Right? Karina. Holy fuck. Your dumbass was at work today. I'm not surprised. You're always there, but yeah. I mean, you're just as useless. Yeah. And you're fucking delusional. Yeah, you're the Karen of Canada. Definitely. Yeah. You know, you spoke in the House of Commons today, and you called Pierre Poilievre weak. Yeah. You said, if you want to see what weakness on the House in the House of Commons look like, Mr. Speaker, take a look at the other side of the House of Commons as they run away. Yeah. You know what? Trudeau. Justina didn't show up to work today. That motherfucker ran away from everybody. Yeah. That's a definition of weak. You want the definition of weakness? Just look at Justin Trudeau. Yeah. Justin Trudeau is as weak as they come. Yep. So is Karina Karen. Definitely weak. I mean, I was there in the House of Commons. I was there the whole time. Right up till the end. Trudeau, nowhere to be found. No. You know what? And cockroach Jagmeet Singh, nowhere to be found either. No. They must be in New York or some shit, crying in the bathtub together because they don't know what to do. Yeah. 2 men in the tub. Right? That's never gonna get old. No. But I didn't think he was going to show up to work today. No. I mean, I wasn't too shocked. No, because that's coward behavior. I kind of had a feeling that he was going to have a little hissy fit and stay at home and cry and whine today. Yeah. And it's quite obvious he's butthurt about what Trump said. What's the matter, Trudeau? Nobody like you in Washington? Huh? Oh, your friend Carmelda wasn't invited? Yeah, to dinner? Or they invited you to make fun of you? Yeah, and then you tried to play tough guy to the whole world. Yeah, and tried to tell the whole world, oh, I negotiated everything with Trump. Yeah, Trump's going to listen to me. Trump ain't going to listen to you. Are you kidding me? No. No. Like I said, Trump invited you to say you're fired. And the same thing we should say to all the Liberal cabinet members. You're fired. That's a message from all Canadians. You're all fired. Yeah, you're all useless. Stop telling us that you're giving us a tax break. There's no such thing as a tax break. Just fucking get rid of the carbon tax altogether. Wake the fuck up and smell the coffee. Your carbon tax is killing Canadians. It's killing our economy. People are leaving Canada. People don't want to come here anymore. People come here and they figure out what the fuck is going on. They're like, what the shit? What kind of a shit show is this? This is fucked. And I'm like, yep. Welcome to my life. Yeah, welcome to the shit show. We're all in it for the ride now. Like we've just been hanging on. We buckled up our seatbelts and we're along for the ride. We got no other choice. As Canadians, yeah. We're sitting here watching our fucking country burn. Yeah. We are literally watching our country burn to the fucking ground. And Trudeau just thinks it's hilarious. And people wonder, why do you day drink? Fuck. Are you kidding me right now? Look at the state my fucking country is in. Holy fuck. Day drinking is the least of your fucking worries. And people have picked up worse habits than this. Much fucking worse habits. Okay? Day drinking and smoking the weed vape is fuck all. Yeah. Timothy's right. Yep. He has no concern for the Canadian people. Timothy, welcome back to the channel. He has none. None whatsoever. Doesn't give a fuck. It's like advocating. Again, they were in the House of Commons today. Advocating for other countries. And gender equality shit. Now I'm doing well. Yeah, it was a warmer day today. I still went out for a walk and got my beers. But I was too busy in the House of Commons to do a live stream. Oh yeah, I didn't want to miss. I didn't want to miss it, no. No. And the delusional skid mark on the Liberal side turned around and I forget his name. He's not he's not important enough to mention, but they keep talking about how great this tax relief is going to be for Canadians, this tax pause for 2 months. Motherfuckers, we got bills to pay. Jesus Christ. Are these guys, oh, man. These guys need to, like, we need to pay these stupid motherfuckers 30 grand and make them take the fucking bus. Yeah. Seriously. You know how fast the liberals would change their tone and their tune of how they do things if we turned around and paid them a minimum, like, or the maximum, $35,000. You don't show up to work, you're fired. I talked to a guy today, okay? And he said, what's that? And I said, the House of Commons. He goes, is Trudeau at work today? I said, no. Nah, he didn't show up. He goes, I didn't think he would. He's like, after the weekend that he had at Trump? No, Trump didn't even let him stay at the White House. No, Trump made him go to a hotel. Yeah. Like I said, that's Trudeau's last visit to Washington. I can guarantee you Trump told him that too. He was probably, he guarantee you he told Trump, this is your last visit here. You're not welcome back. Get out of here, sock boy. Mm-hmm. Something along those lines, because Trudeau avoided reporters. Yeah. When reporters were asking him, how was the dinner with President Trump? He didn't respond until he got back to Canada. I wonder why. I'm gonna sneeze. Shit. Oh, wait. Shit. There's another one. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Damn whiskers. Yeah. The joys of having a beard. The longer, and I shortened them too this morning. Or I think it was yesterday. But then the odd one comes out of the woodwork. And then just like does a curve and goes right in up to my nostrils, tickles my nose hairs. It's almost like provoking my nose hairs or some shit. I'm serious. Like, that's the way I see it, right? If you were to see it from like a comical side of things, right? These hairs are constantly trying to interrogate these hairs, or to intimidate these hairs, like annoy them. Like in the schoolyard, like poke them with a stick, like seeing what happens. And then now just seeing what happens. And sometimes my nose will sneeze and then the snot will go right there. And it's like, the nose is like, aha, fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you to the beard kind of thing. I don't know. The human body is a weird, like, our bodies go through a lot of weird, different things. Like, it's hard to explain, but as you get older, you find out that your body does things. Yeah. You're like, oh, wow, okay. Like, for instance, my knees work when they want to work sometimes. Yeah. And then my head is itchy right now, even though I put on lotion when I came home. But still wants to itch. Right here. Yeah. This feels good, though. Mm-hmm. Feels very good. Very nice. So is the back of my head. Yeah. I'm done. I'm good. Carrying on. Now, Trudeau, what are we going to do about this? Are you going to go to work tomorrow? Huh? Because, you know what, dude? I'm telling you something right now. Okay? If the average motherfucker turned around, and I spoke to a guy about this today, right? And I just asked him, I said, what's your opinion on Trudeau's work ethic? And he goes, it's a fucking joke. He goes, I don't understand how that clown can't show up to work. He said, if I don't show up to work, my ass gets canned. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's pretty much how it is. I mean, depending on how long you've been at your job, okay? Excuse me. You might be able to get away with that shit once. Like, showing up super late, calling in and being like, yeah, so I drank beers the night before. I'm very sorry. I'm on my way. They'd be like, get your ass in here now. Move it. Get your ass in here like yesterday. You better show up to work today or you ain't going to have a fucking job tomorrow. That's how that would go over. You know how I know? Because the one day, I happened to be in my manager's office when someone pulled that shit on him. Yeah. See, I'm the type of person, my old man installed dedication to me. I was always on time or very early. Like, I was 15, 20 minutes, sometimes half an hour early. Okay? I don't like to be late. Matter of fact, the old man told me and installed to me when I was younger, being late means you're unreliable. And they're not going to rely on you if you're late. And he said, he goes, drag your ass to work. even if you're sick. I was like, what if I'm puking? He goes, I don't care. He goes, you better go to work. It's better to be sent home than to call them and say you're sick. Don't show that you're unreliable. Show them, give them a reason why to keep you around. Always. Yeah. This generation growing up now, Trudeau has made it so weak that they don't want to work. They want everything for free. They want some kind of universal benefit fucking thing. Like, no. No. I had to work my ass off for years and years. 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Paying taxes, busting my balls. Okay? Working long ass hours, 60, 80-hour weeks. Some of you fucking, you're whining and crying over 40, 30 and 40-hour weeks. Holy fuck. Yeah. A 40-hour week used to stress me out. You know why? Because it doesn't pay my bills. Yeah. Just saying. Yeah, if I was to only have worked 40 hours a week, I wouldn't have gotten ahead nowhere. No. I would have gotten nowhere in life. No. I would have been stuck in a rut. Not a whining and complaining, like, well, not whining and complaining, but you wonder why a lot of you whine and complain and cry and whine. You're stuck in a fucking like low income job because Trudeau told you you don't have to work hard. No. And if you are offended at work, you don't have to take that. Yeah, if somebody hurts your feelings at work, you can go home and cry about it. The Liberals cannot use the word weak because they are fucking weak. Every single last Liberal person, cabinet member, is fucking weak and dumb. Dumber than fucking rocks. Like, my kids are fucking smarter than each and every one of you. And I'm not even kidding you. My fucking 5-year-old walks circles around Karen. Karina. Yeah, Karina? Karina, you're fucking dumb. It's pretty sad. My 5-year-old could school you. My 5-year-old could educate you, dumbass. I'm not even kidding you. My 5-year-old's fucking smart, man. Yeah. Don't even get me started on my oldest. My oldest make you cry. Oh yeah. My oldest would hurt your feelings severely. Oh fuck yeah. My oldest would be, let's just put it this way, her face and her name after she gets done talking to someone like you would be 2 things you would never forget. Yeah. And that conversation you would never forget. It would haunt you for the rest of your life. Yeah. She'd make you cry. Yep. My girls are savage. They're amazing girls. Amazing human beings. Smart too. But they're fucking savages. Oh yeah. Like Trudeau, you you want to talk about leadership. My girls can do better leadership skills, show better leadership skills than you do. Okay? Yeah. My 5-year-old. I give credit to my other girls too. My other 2, excuse me. Don't get jealous. I'm still giving you credit too. But I'm just saying, my youngest shows leadership skills at school better than Justin Trudeau. I'm not even kidding. My kid's going places. For sure. Trudeau's going to jail. Yeah. He's going to military jail. Like I said, he'll be lucky if he doesn't see the death penalty. Yeah, Trudeau. Treason is punishable by the death penalty under military law. And you claim to be a military leader. You claim to be the prime minister. So that makes you the leader of the military. Okay? You following me here, dumbass? All right. So if you're a leader of the military, that means you're subject to military law. Okay? All right. You're following along. I can see. I can see you on my channel. Now, under military law, treason, I have to spell this out slowly for you and Freeland. It is punishable by death. You know, like where we get to hang you, okay? Or shoot your ass, or do whatever. Yeah. Because, I mean, after we turn your ass over to the military police and we take you to military tribunal court, it wouldn't be long before they'd sentence your ass to the death penalty. Your father took the death penalty out of civilian life in Canada, which was a huge mistake because criminals would think twice about committing heinous crimes if they knew the death penalty was there. I'm not even kidding you. Trudeau, I'll give you an example. Your weak ass wants to take away guns. Okay? Criminals are running around with handguns. Okay? In Texas, okay, this is why Alberta gave you the finger and told you you're not taking our guns. I'm going to tell you why. Now, I'll explain something to you, dumbass. Okay? In Texas, okay, they have a law where you can carry a gun. Okay? They have an open carry law. Now, as long as you got the registration, you've done your due diligence, right? Then you're fine. And you're watching from Texas. Thank you. Welcome, Texas. I attend permitless carry. I attend Lakewood Church out of Houston. So much love to Texas. Alberta is just like Texas. Yeah, we're trying to pass, we're going to get laws passed here soon where we're going to have carry permit. And we're going to be able to permit handguns. Yeah, Trudeau won't be able to touch nothing. He won't be able to take nothing away. Okay, so thank you for correcting me on that. I kind of figured you might have needed like at least a Saturday afternoon course or some shit. But hey, still, the thing is, in Texas, everybody, and NAR can confirm this, okay? You know, people who have guns, when a criminal knows that people are carrying guns, a criminal is less likely to break the fucking law. Okay? And he's less likely to fuck with that person. Especially when he sees what kind of weapon that person's carrying and the size of gun. It's true. Most guys wouldn't rob a store if they knew the fucking store owner had a great big 12 gauge was waiting for him behind the counter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, different states have different laws on that. But my belief, personally, I believe you should be able to own a weapon. Everybody should be able to own a weapon for home purposes. Hear me out. If Canada had a law, Yeah, you can own a weapon, okay? You have to go to a gun course for a weekend, attend the gun course, show that you're able to properly fire that weapon, conduct yourself with that weapon, understand that weapon, get some training and understanding about firing that weapon and understanding the safety of that weapon. And then you get given a probation period. Yeah. So, hear me out. Hear me out. And if I was prime minister, this is what I would do. I'd allow you to own a weapon, but you're on probation. For the first 2 years of owning that weapon, if you so much as break the fucking law, that's a criminal under the criminal code, like an assault or a violent crime, or let's say stealing somebody's car, okay, while using your weapon for it, you get your weapon privileges taken away for life. You're done. Yeah, you're banned from owning a weapon. You get put on a permanent ban list, and then every time you own a weapon, your ass gets arrested, and you're going to get serious offense. Your first offense, caught owning a weapon when you're not supposed to own a weapon after being banned, your ass goes to jail for 2+ years. You're going to prison. You're not going to provincial jail. I'll ship your ass right to prison. That's it. And go Bruins. What do you mean go Bruins? No, it's Leafs and the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. Okay? I'm all fired up. Can you guys tell? Like, we're looking at game time in about 2.5 hours. It's 5 o'clock in Toronto almost. Yeah. So, game time starts around 5:30 here. Excuse me. And it's only 2:46. Man, I could still taste the bacon and the onions that I used. Yeah. I rebuttered and sliced up a fresh onion and slow sauteed an onion in my cast iron pan and threw bacon in there. To me, that's the only way to cook bacon, is in a cast iron pan. I think it's an absolute moral sin to cook bacon in a frying pan. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand people who cook bacon in a frying pan. No. Bacon and steak. Steak can be cooked 2 ways. In a cast iron pan or on the barbecue. Like, I have a special cast iron pan that has the grill rivets, the grill marks, just like my barbecue, okay? And then I have a circular cast iron pan, all right? And then I have another one that's a deep circle cast iron pan. It's about that deep, okay? And I won't cook bacon any other way. I'll tell you, that's how real people do it. But anyways, I get a little sidetracked here. Thinking about food, thinking about bacon. Bacon. Bacon sandwich. Oh, yeah, I have ideas for game night. You know how awesome it is to fry up like an actual real thick hamburger, make a homemade, okay, actual beef, and then have some bacon around it, slowly cooking with that hamburger. And then when the hamburger's done, you put that bacon on top, put it on toasted bread. Oh, that's game food right there. I'm telling you, that's a game snack. That's a game changer. Yeah. Throw chips out the window, everybody. You can go with popcorn, hot dog, like a good old-fashioned American hot dog's good. But you gotta have, like, make it a chili dog or some shit, All right, put some onions on there and everything else. Like go, like make it authentic. Make it like you're at the arena. Yeah. If you're having game food at home, make it as if you've gone to the concession stand and you're ordering from there. The one game I turn around, I'll do ground beef, fry up ground beef, onion, okay, a bell pepper, garlic is in there as well, right? And some tortilla sauce, and I'll make my own, like, I don't know how to call it. What the heck it's called? It's like homemade nachos, is what it is. And then I'll put that all on the nachos, like depending on what nachos I get. You know, I'll tell you, barbecue, sweet chili heat. Oh, do I know Cardiff Devils? No. Well, I've heard of them. I don't know them, but getting back to the nachos, that's game food. And here's the thing. You have to use like a real cheese, a real brick of cheese. Slice off a brick of that cheese, grind it up, okay? Put on them nachos. And this is the only time that I would ever put a plate in the oven a little bit. Like, usually, like I have I don't know what the hell dish that's called, but I have a special dish that as soon as I make the nachos like that, then I put the dish in the oven and then turn on broil for a couple minutes and I watch it. Matthew! Welcome back, sir. Thank you. Yeah, smash that like and subscribe, you know? It does help the channel. It'd be awesome if you guys did that. Yeah. I should be reminding people of that because you know, it would help. Yeah. But anyways, when you put them in the oven like that, man, you bring them out, it's like, oh my God. That brings me back to ordering a plate of nachos like that, cheese nachos, chili cheese nachos from the Bank of Barron. Although when you order, okay, this is going back 2017. Yeah. Or no, yes, summer 2017. Yeah, me and my ex were out on the town. We were bar hopping. We were drinking at different bars for a Saturday afternoon. And we ended up at the Bank of Barron, and we were playing pool, and we ordered a big plateful of chili cheese nachos. Okay. I don't know what the fucking price would be now. I am curious to look it up though. But at the time, okay, that was $27.99. That's not including tax. Okay? Okay. And that's an actual plate size. Like that's a real good size. That feeds two people easily. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of meat and a lot of cheese on there. Yeah. And me, I'm lactose intolerant, so but I still love cheese. Man, do I suffer. Yeah. I have to fart like crazy and my stomach kicks my ass. But nevertheless, it was still great. But at the time, okay, my point is this. At the time, we were able to go out on the weekend and enjoy ourselves like that. Like if we had a day off, we knew we had a day off, right? Yeah. See? Max, welcome to the channel. Yeah, see? Thing is, like, I'm lactose intolerant, but I see cheese and I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to have you. You're like absolutely evil, but you taste so good. Oh. It's like, I have to have it. It's like I can't say no. I'm not even kidding you. Like, as soon as I see it, I'm like, damn it. Maybe just, like, even when I see it in the fridge, I'll see it, I'll see it, and I'm like, I can have a small little slice. Yeah, yeah. Now, I'll advise all of you on one thing, okay? You ever buy that packaged cheese? You know, that black diamond cheese, that comes in a square package, right? That's covered in plastic. Yeah. That's not fucking cheese. No. That's plastic. Wanna know how I know? Okay, I'll tell you something. I don't have a piece of that cheese in my house. No. Excuse me. Ugh. Excuse me again. I found that cheese in my ex's house and I said, "Do you want to see something?" I gave her shit. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And she goes, "Well, that's cheese." I said, "No, it's not. No, that shit's plastic." She stared at me and she's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Really? Want to see something cool? Huh?" I educated her. I said, "Shredded cheese and block cheese. What happens when you heat it up?" She goes, "Are you being sarcastic?" I said, "No, I'm being serious. What happens when you heat it up? Does it melt?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay. Want to see what happens to this cheese when you heat it up?" And she stared at me, like questioning me. I said, "Watch this." I went to the counter, or I went to the cupboard. I pulled down a plate. I went to the fridge. I pulled out a piece of that cheese. I pulled out my lighter. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "No, no, watch this." I lit. She goes, "You can't. You're gonna set the smoke detector." I said, "No, no, watch this for a second." And I put my lighter to the cheese, to that piece of cheese. What do you think happened to that square piece of cheese? It burned. Yeah. And started creating smoke. Like it burned black burn. I'm like, "You see that shit?" I'm like, "That's what you're putting in your body." Yeah. I'm like, "Real cheese doesn't do that. That's processed. That's fake cheese. That's nothing." I'm like, "And you wonder why you have some health problems. You might want to be more careful of what you put in your body." And then she's like, "Well, you drink beer." Yeah, but I still fucking drink lemon water too. I still eat healthy and I don't eat junk food. And I certainly don't eat fucking shit that's not healthy for you. Yeah. See, Trudeau has made people stupid. She's liberal. Oh yeah. Trudeau has made the liberal people dumb. She even got vaccinated. Holy fuck. Like Trudeau, you divided this country so fucking bad. I can't hang around my ex because I feel like my IQ's dropping by the fucking second. I know that might sound harsh, but that's just the facts. That's reality. The liberals like using that term, so I use that term right in front of her face. Excuse me. I was like, the reality is, you're a dumbass, and you liberals can't be fixed. No, you guys are broken. Most liberals, like like there are still liberal people out there who still believe in actual true liberal Canadian values, and I admire those people. I still respect those people. All right. I happen to know one. Okay. And she's quite the fireball. Yeah. She's very, very loud and outspoken. And I love it. Oh, yeah. She's not afraid to give you the business. No. Just like me. But there's a difference. I should, make it clear that the Liberal cabinet members right now who are representing us in Parliament are a fucking joke. They say that we should be ashamed of ourselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. Take a look in the fucking mirror. Some of you need to look in the fucking mirror. Look at you. Some of you can't even do your fucking hair. At least, motherfuckers, I look presentable when I come on camera. Some of you motherfuckers turn around, you threw on your suit, you're hoping for the best, and you show up in the House of Commons for an hour. Not even an hour. Some of you turn around, you show up like your hair is a fucking mess. You don't look a little cleaned up, nothing. No. You look disorganized. Right? When you look disorganized and you look like a mess, it just goes to show us all that you don't have anything, or you don't have your life in order. How the hell could we trust you to run anything and do anything? Excuse me, when you don't even show up to Parliament properly dressed? At least Bowtie Boy didn't wear a bow tie today. At least he had a red tie. And Bowtie Boy knows who he is. I won't mention his name. He's not worth talking about. No, he's not worth the skin he's wrapped in. No, but his name is Bowtie Boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I loved it today too because Jasper turned around and mentioned it too. He's like, I wonder if Bowtie Boy is wearing a bow tie today, or something along those lines. Don't quote me, but it was funny. I was sipping my beer when Jasper turned around and mentioned, I wonder if he's wearing a bow tie today. And I fucking damn near choked on my beer. I was like just sipping my beer, and Jasper says that, and fucking beer almost coming out of my nose and everything. Fuck. What? A bow tie and a suit does not go to, like, what are you, 5? Seriously. A grown-ass man wearing a bow tie in the House of Commons with a suit. Mm-hmm. That's pathetic. Someone doesn't know how to dress themselves. Yeah, I said it. It had to be said. I don't give a fuck. Nah. Like I said before, I don't give 1 fucks, 2 fucks, 3 fucks, 4 fucks, not even 5 fucks, 0 fucks. Okay? Yeah. That's it. I'll speak my mind. That's called freedom of speech. I don't give a fuck. If there's terrorists running around my fucking country chanting death to Canada and burning my fucking country flag to the ground, I'm going to turn around and say whatever the fuck I want about Justina Trudeau. Justina Trudina, we might as well get your ass addressed, you little fairy faggot. Because you were hanging out with a bunch of 15-year-olds with a friendship bracelet on, acting like the dancing queen at a Taylor Swift concert. I bet my left nut, probably, that you wore that friendship bracelet to the dinner that Donald Trump invited you at, and they seen that, and they all started laughing. And you probably asked around the table, what's everybody laughing about? And they just looked at you and kept on laughing. Which means they're laughing at you. They're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. Okay? All right. Okay. Glad you're following along a little bit now. But you know what, dumbass? You keep getting... Here, let's get some lighting happening. You keep getting roasted, each and every day. I love it too. It seems every single day there's somebody new coming out and roasting you. Yeah. Somebody new comes out and doesn't like you. I couldn't imagine why. No. I mean, after all, we were all supposed to look forward to sunny days. Remember that? Huh? Pretty sure I remember somebody saying, sunny days, my friends. Sunny days. Uh-huh. It was sunny out. Like 5 minutes ago. Now it's cloudy out. Now, there's sunny days in Alberta. Those are the only sunny days in Canada, really. I mean, like the sunshine. When you were meaning sunny days, you were trying to sell it to Canadians like our lives are going to be better or some shit. Bud, I haven't seen this fucking country so fucking bad in my entire life. Yeah. And I'm a patriot of my country. I follow politics. I love hockey. Okay. I love everything about our country. Except you're destroying my country. You're making me so fucking frustrated and pissed off that you've caused me to fucking drink even more. Yeah. I drink just to calm the fuck down. Just tolerate your bullshit. I drink too because I'm more than pissed off that you're turning around and running my country into the fucking ground. And when I say it's my country, I mean that because it's not your country. No, you're not a Canadian. Motherfucker, you don't even go to church. Right? If you went to church on Sundays, all right? Ryder, welcome back to the channel. It's going good. How you doing? Welcome back. If your ass went to church and maybe said, God bless Canadians, even so much as once, then I could consider you being a little bit of a Canadian. But going to a women's hockey game with your kids and then going like that when the women's team scores? What the fuck, man? Like, seriously, I'll redo what you did. And even your kids looked at you like, Dad, what the fuck? Calm it the fuck down. You better bring it down, dude. Bring it down. You got way too overly excited over women's hockey. That's how we know you're a woman. Oh, yeah. I mean, I really didn't expect you to show up in the House of Commons today. Yeah. Ryder, go Leafs, go. Fucking rights. Drinking, nice. Oh yeah, Stefan. Stefan, welcome back to the channel. Cheers. Got my Alberta ice. Check it out. There it is. Yep, right there. Yep. But Trudeau, you continue, like, every time you're in public, you act like a dumbass. You're an embarrassed. No wonder why your kids don't want to be seen in public with you. My God. You went to the Barbie movie. Okay? Like I said, I have 3 daughters. Okay? I love my girls. I love them all equally. Okay? I loved them to the moon and back, and I would do anything for my girls, including kill somebody if I had to. I'd save their life if I had to, yeah. But I won't go to a girl concert or a girl movie. No. No matter how much they beg and plead. And they know this. Mm-hmm. That's because I'm a man. Okay? It's not about, oh, you won't do that for your daughter. No, there's manly men don't go and do shit like that. No, they say you're going to that movie with your mother. Have fun. Yeah, I'll drop you off and I'll pick you up. Yeah, I'm not going in there. Dad, but no, no, I don't want to hear about it. I don't give a shit. I'll drop you off. Here's some money. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I ain't watching that. Your kids can't be proud of you, Trudeau. No. After all, you show up at the Barbie movie with a great big smile on your face and everything else. Like you're so proud to be there and shit. And then Taylor Swift concert, same thing. And you're hanging out with a bunch of, like, you're a pedophile, dude. 100%. You scream pedophile material. Yeah. Like all the alarm bells are off that screams you're a pedophile. 100%. I'm telling you right now, I would not feel safe. As a father, I would not feel safe with you anywhere near my girls. Matter of fact, I would not let my girls anywhere near you. Period. I can't make it any more clear than that. Yeah. His old teaching history. Pierre Poilievre called him out on that too in the House of Commons. One day, Trudeau thought he was going to be smart, and he's like, I'm having trouble wondering what his job was before politics. And he's like, well, Mr. Speaker, I'm wondering what his job was before politics too. I wonder what happened to his job before politics, Mr. Speaker, because he was let go from his job from being a school teacher. Huh. I'm having a little trouble wondering why. He says like that. Oh man. And then the picture went out on social media of him with a 15-year-old girl. And listen, as a guy who's had sex with women and who enjoys having sex with women, the way he's holding her, they had sex. I'm telling you right now. I've seen the picture. The way he's holding her and embracing her that way in that photo is because they've been intimate together. They're close. Like they're sharing intimacy together. You don't hold somebody like that if you're not intimate with them. Especially if it's just a photo op thing. You don't hold somebody that close and embrace them that way. No. I just call it like I see it. Okay? Hey. On the creep meter, that guy, it scores like fucking, he breaks the fucking needle. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if his dad was a pedo. Hang on, I gotta take a leak real quick. Like it's gonna take 2 seconds. I'm gonna put this on mute for a sec. I'll be right back. Oh, I feel better. Yeah, earlier today, Jasper did the same thing on his channel. Only he has a commercial thing, which is really cool. Him and I are gonna have a conversation because I gotta figure out how he's doing shit like that. Yeah, because he's doing awesome work on his channel. Yeah, I really like that. That's like he's like, I gotta be right back. I'm gonna take a leak. I'm like, dude, I'm so blunt like that with people too. It's like, yeah, if we're doing a long live stream, you guys are gonna have to like. It's not like I have a bladder bag or anything. I can just sit here and just let it flow. You know, like when you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, and I gotta go. I'm going, and you know what? What is it now? 1, 2, 3 beers. Oh yeah, shit. Wait, hang on. I had beers this morning, didn't I? Yeah. 7. So technically that would be my 8th. I'd be on my 9th today already. Yeah. Take lessons, liberals. A real Canadian, real beer drinking, gas guzzling fireball and blazing animal can drink beer and still spit out common sense and talk better than you guys can in the fucking House of Commons. And you got a so-called education. I call it like that, education, because you have this so-called, oh, we went to university, we went to college. No, you got indoctrinated. Yeah, you got taught to be stupid. See, there's book smart, and then there's street smart, and then there's both. Having both is very dangerous, makes you very dangerous. But only having one skill like that, like the book smart side of things, makes you totally stupid. It makes you vulnerable. And the street smart people can pick your ass up easily. Like we can see, we know who's stupid and who's not. And Trudeau, you scream fucking, you're not even book smart. You're just, this guy's fucking retarded. This guy's stupid. He doesn't even make any sense. Who writes his shit? Who the fuck writes his speeches? Who the fuck tells him what to say? Because they are out to lunch. Trudeau's out to lunch. Like, does Trudeau not listen to himself? Or does he listen to himself and go, they love me? Like, look at it. Look at this little fairy wave. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Man, when are you going to wear the dress? Trudeau, when are you putting on the dress? I think we're all kind of curious when you're going to put the dress on. Because at this point, wearing a suit is like, I don't want to wear a suit just because, like, you ruined that for me. You can't even put, like, no. A real man wears a suit. You don't deserve to wear a suit. You don't have the rights to wear a suit. No. Don Cherry would tell you that too. And he's a suit guy. That's a real man too. And Don Cherry would tell you. Why do you think Ron MacLean was so quiet all those years? Ron MacLean couldn't say shit. It was Don Cherry's show. Don Cherry was the reason why Ron MacLean had a fucking chance to be on TV. After the controversy, what happened with Don Cherry, and they fired him for being outspoken and freedom of speech, Ron McLean's fucking... He didn't have any popularity to begin with, really. But his popularity went in the toilet. And obviously they didn't re-sign him and they didn't put him back on TV. And Don Cherry's been right this whole damn fucking time. I've been watching Don Cherry since I was in diapers. Every fucking Saturday night. I would not miss it. No. I mean, as a Canadian kid growing up, Don Cherry was someone you look forward to. He talked the hockey business. He didn't hold back nothing. Don Cherry's a man. That man is fucking legend. You understand? Yeah. That guy is my fucking hero. You guys want to ask me who's my favorite hockey player of all time? It's Don Cherry. Yeah. Don Cherry's a man. There will never ever be anybody like him, and there will never ever be like... We're not going to see somebody like him ever again. No. They just won't allow somebody like him back on TV. Yeah. You're going to go grab some beers, Ryder? Oh, yeah. I had to get my game beers. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're going to be doing the game. Excuse me. Hopefully my live stream for it works, but if it doesn't, I'll pull up game stats. I'll pull up the live game stat thing, and we'll do a live stream, because I'll end this live stream probably an hour before the game to get ready. Right? Ryder, stay safe and blessed. Right? Have a safe trip to the store and back. Yeah. God bless you. God will keep safe. I mean, you're going to get beer. Yeah. That's God's liquid gold. God advises us not to drink firewater. Firewater being whiskey, vodka, shit like that. Red wine and beer and hockey, that all goes together. Once in a while, champagne too. Champagne at Christmas time. Oh yeah. I remember drinking champagne at Christmas time at 13, man. I got fucking trashed. Yo, man, it's like, how many glasses have you had? I was like, I don't know. I tried to fib to him. He's like, I can tell you how many glasses you've had. 3. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, because half the fucking bottle's gone. And mind you, we had a few bottles out for that Christmas. But I thought it was smart. Like, he poured us a little bit in a glass, right? We got to enjoy it. Under our parents' supervision, obviously they're not letting us get drunk, right? And it's Christmas time. So we do it on Christmas Day. Well, I decided to get a little curious. And I thought I was going to be sneaky. And do it like military style. And sneak into the kitchen. And dining room area. And start pouring myself some more champagne. And then quickly drink it. Well, that was my first time drinking champagne. So I didn't know what the effects were on that. I had downed 3 glasses of champagne in less than, I don't know, 7 minutes. 10 minutes, maybe. Yeah, I'm talking like a lot. That's why I was like, by the time the old man was questioning me, I was like, that it was starting to hit me. I was like, fuck. And I had never been drunk before either. So I was like, he's questioning me. And it's like, the truth comes out when you're drunk too. Yeah, when you've been drinking. Well, for some of you it does. For me, oh yeah, yeah. I can't hold back when I've been drinking. No, I just let it fly. I own up to my shit and everything else, and I own up to it no problem when I'm sober too. But oh man, when I'm drunk, I can't lie. No, like I wouldn't be able to make up a lie. I'm serious. I give myself away. Mm-hmm. My old man's like, you know how I know? I looked at him with a serious look on my face, like, oh shit. And he's like, look at your eyes. I'm like, I can't see my eyes. There's no mirror here, man. Like, go look at yourself in the mirror, he says. Because I stared at him. He's like, you're drunk. You're cut off. You're not touching that again. But Dad, I really enjoy. I like the. No, you're cut off. Touch it again and see what happens. Uh, when he says that, man, like he's serious. Yeah, fuck around and find out. Mm-hmm. And he'll know. Oh yeah. Like don't even think about it. He'll know if you're even thinking about it. The old man is a real man. Same thing, manly man. See, Trudeau had no proper guidance as a kid, no discipline. Trudeau, you had absolutely no discipline growing up. Because if you did, you, oh, it's going to make, oh, shit. You take care of our veterans. It's negative 25 outside. And you're advocating to send money to other countries while our veterans are dying on the street and living in tents. I have never ever seen you go to a homeless shelter or go to any kind of veteran. And it angers me the most too, because I come from a family of military, of service. And I think about my dad, and I think, what would happen to him if we weren't around, kind of thing. And he came home and he was in that situation and he needed help. And all you would do is send money to other countries. You wonder why veterans are mad at you. You wonder why they feel like you turn their backs on them. It's almost Christmas. You aren't doing shit for them. None. Nothing. You dumbass. You fucking stupid motherfucker. You're not fucking worth the skin you're wrapped in, asshole. Nope. It's Christmas time. And all I can do is keep. I look around. I'm a very simple person. Ask my exes. And God knows I'm very grateful for all my blessings that I have. And granted, I'm living my best life. I'm living a much better life than I had when I was with my ex. And I'm fortunate enough and blessed enough to have more than the amount of things back than I lost in that separation 4 years ago. And I know what it's like to be homeless. I've been there. Yeah. Long time ago. I literally know what kind of suffering they go through. I've had to stay in a homeless shelter. I've been through that. You know? Shadow, welcome to the channel. Thank you. Salute to you. Welcome back. I'm just talking shit about Trudeau. Yeah. The countdown to Christmas is basically on. And all Trudeau is doing is advocating for gay rights and all kinds of other shit. Like the alphabets might as well go down to Sesame Street. All right? Yeah. Time? Welcome back. They might as well. Trudeau can join them on Sesame Street too. Yeah. Excuse me. Because that dumb fuck didn't even salute a soldier that came home that was repatriated from World War II from France in Newfoundland. We didn't even know the poor fellow's name, but we know that he put his life on the line for us. He lost his life on D-Day. Okay. Poor guy didn't know what he was going into. All he wanted to do was make sure that we were going to stay safe. Those are true patriotic people. I got a question for you, Trudeau. No, he's a snowflake. And I have a question for you, Trudeau. Well, two questions. Have you ever worn a pair of these? Huh? No? Take a good look, Trudeau. Have you ever put one of these on? Huh? No? You ever went jogging in one of these? Or running? No. I bet not. I guarantee you haven't. No. Now, my second question. Okay. If the military called you today and asked you to come serve your country, what would be your response? No, I really want to know. I need to know. Because it's very, very important. It's a very, very important question. And your answer, I already know your answer, but your answer would dictate what kind of person you are. All right? You know what kind of person you are? You're weak. Because yeah, they won't send you a notification that I went live if I'm talking about Trudeau. No. Nah, he's censored. He had to censor everybody. He's a censorship pussy. But Trudeau, question. Like, what would you do? Excuse me. If the military was to call you today and said, "Sir, we need you to come serve your country." Yeah. When you talk about Trudeau, he censors it. Because he doesn't like people talking about him. And I talked mad shit about him the other night, which got over 5,000 views. So I'm pretty sure, well, now 6,000. I'm pretty sure I'm on his shit list. Yeah. But Trudeau, the question is, would you put these on? Would you be ready to put these on? If they ask you to serve the country, would you be willing to answer the call? No. Because Shadow, I can guarantee you Trudeau is fucking doing everything in his power right now to censor the shit out of me. Because he don't like me talking shit about him. And that's too bad. But Trudeau, if the military asked you today, sir, we need you to come with us right now to serve our country. Your country is calling on you. What would you do? I know what you'd do. You would question them. You would say, do I really have to? Are you guys being serious? What do you mean? I can't do something like that. I'm not prepared. I'm not trained. I got one fucking question if they came to my house and asked me, what am I allowed to pack? Like, cool, we're going. What am I allowed to bring? Yeah, am I allowed to bring anything, or are we going like this? Yeah. Like you're covering my clothes, right? And shit. Like, cause I mean I'm not packed yet, but I can get packed up quick. Can I take my PlayStation with you? Like I'd have nice questions. Like I'd have some like simple ass questions. I wouldn't be questioning them going, what do you mean? Like, no. I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm doing my civic duty. Mm-hmm. For God and country, I'll end your life. Yep. I'll serve my country in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. Yep. If my country asked, I would turn around and put in the 5 years. And depending on how those 5 years go afterwards, if things are going good, I'd probably put in another 5. If things were going bad, I'd say, fuck you, I'm going home. Yeah. What with the players getting stuck to the ice when you hit them? Well, that's because some of the ice, these jerseys and the weather, okay, the ice is cold, but the arenas are temperature controlled. And in some of these environments, they're not meant for hockey. For instance, it happens. There is moisture in the building, okay? And if I can explain this to all of you to try and help you understand, there's like refrigerating units underneath the ice. They're trying to keep the ice cold, especially in warmer environments. In places like Florida, ice cannot survive. It's not natural for ice to be around in Florida. So they have to keep the surface underneath cold. Granted, with today's technology, they probably got some kind of thermal piping that goes underneath and keeps it cold, or whoever the fuck knows what happens under there. Some liquid fucking cooling shit. Who knows? I haven't looked into it. I could care less. All I can tell you is the ice is different. Like the play is different, everything's different. Versus ice surface here in Canada. Like if you were to step on the ice surface here in Edmonton, we could shut off the fucking refrigeration units in the whole fucking arena, and it wouldn't matter. The ground is so fucking cold here all year, like most of the year, that the ice, nothing would happen. Right. Yeah, but in the game, like even in real life, that happens. Like players, like you can get stuck onto the ice. Like I remember, how was it? I was like 14 or some shit. I grew up in the snow belt, so where I was, it was very cold, and our arena could manage our ice no problem, and it was different. And then we had to travel far down south to southern Ontario where it was like pretty much warm. Like it was really warm, especially during winter. And the ice surface there sucked. Like it was fucked. Mm-hmm. Like outdoor temperature turns around and fucks with you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What'd be awesome? If they went back to playing games outside. Yeah. Bring back games outdoors. Yeah. Let's go outside and play hockey. Fuck being in the arena. I mean, we've been in the arena for time now. Let's take it back old school. Let's go outside. Yeah. Then you'd see some real fans in the stands. Not these TikTok fucking hockey players and, these wannabe fucking fans who turn around and put names on the back of their jerseys and shit like that. And they try to be like everybody else and they want to be a dog and they want to be a beauty. And they're like, oh yeah, Austin Matthews or blah, 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 whoever. And they got that person's name on the back of their jersey. Look at this. Check this out. Look at that. No name on the back of my jersey, motherfuckers. None. Not even a number. Same thing with this one. See? No name on the back of it. No number. Why? Because it's mine. Because I'm not repping the name of another fucking man. No. I rep myself. That's it. Like that's how you should be. I am gonna get my number put on there. I'm gonna get my number 9 put on there, and I'm gonna bam bam, both my jerseys. Yeah, I'm doing that for my 40th birthday. It's gonna be awesome. Did I get compensation? Oh yeah, I get compensation, all right. Mm-hmm. Slowly until I'm 65. Then after that, I'm on old age pension, so I better have my fucking house paid off by then. Because on old age pension, I'm not going to be able to fucking afford shit. With the way things are going with Trudeau, oh god, no. Fuck no. But yeah, I'm compensated on a monthly basis until I'm 65. Yeah. Not that I want to be, by the way. No. If if I could, if I could do it, I would fucking go back to work tomorrow. Fuck yeah. I mean, I enjoy doing the studio work stuff, but I grew up being a physical, hands-on type person. Okay? I'm a blue collar type guy. I work with my hands. So the fact that I can't work with my hands is heartbreaking and frustrating for me. Extremely frustrating. Go from working with your hands your whole life and working hard to being told by doctors you're not allowed to do that anymore. And you're not allowed to drive truck no more. I'm sorry, what? Right. And the one doctor tried to get smart with me, and she said to me, right, what part of this don't you understand? She says, with a sarcastic look on her face. I was like, for how long? She's like, forever. You're not allowed to drive the truck anymore. We're not going to grant you to have a license anymore. What the fuck? No. Like, no. No, that you can't. You can't. And they said, no, you physically can't anymore. You would be a threat and a danger to society. With your hands the way they are, I was like, I don't want to hear this anymore. I was like, shut up. I started tearing up, and I start feeling my anger level go through the roof. And I start pacing around the room. And they said, yeah, the one nurse is like, are you okay? Calm down. I was like, no, I'm not okay. I'm like, is she being serious? I was like, get her out of my sight. I don't want to talk to her. And it's true. What she was saying was true. That was the hardest thing to accept. I loved driving truck. I did. I mean, granted, I had to deal with idiots and assholes and all kinds of stupid people on the road, but at the end of the day, there's no better place than your own office. Plus, I could smoke in there and get away with it when I wanted to. Yeah. Do I think life goes past? Yeah, fuck. My 30s disappeared. Yeah, my 30s disappeared, like, gone. It's like, where'd you go? Kind of thing. Like, well, that disappeared. It's like, blink, it's gone. It honestly feels like a couple of years ago, I was turning 30. Now, I'm staring at turning 40 next summer. Like, holy fuck. Like, this is scary fast. It goes by quick. Mm-hmm. It's okay. That's life. You know, some people fear death. And why not? I don't even fear death anymore. Like, it used to scare me when I was younger. It used to terrify the shit out of me. I used to worry about what would people, you know, how many people would miss me. They'd be so sad and this and that. Now I don't give a rat's ass. Now I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, you know what, Lord? Anytime now. Any fucking time we can go. Yep. Come on. I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm not saying I give up. I'm just saying, like, hey, man, if the Lord sits there and decides it's my time, cool, let's go. Give her shit. I'm on board. Yep. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm going straight upstairs. Yeah, I'm going to the promised land. Yeah. I get to go to the Lord's kingdom. You know how I know? I'll tell you how I know. Because Satan has a restraining order against me. Yeah. I found that out. I found that out when I had a near-death experience. So apparently, I'm not allowed 100 feet near the gates of hell. Mm-hmm. Satan's afraid I'll take over. Yeah. And there's a restraining order against me. I'm not allowed anywhere near hell. Cool. All right. Yeah. Oh, yes, I know. I know there's a lot of people worse off than I am. And I feel bad for them. My heart breaks for them. I pray for everybody. I understand the pain. I understand the struggle. That's the difference. There's people out there that will judge others and say, oh, well, that person's homeless. They're dirty, they're gross, they're that and they're this. It's like you don't know their struggle, man. You don't know what they went through. I went I had I had a great life up until my ex turned around and decided one day she's gonna flip my life upside down. And when I mean upside down, I mean upside down. Like I mean everything I worked hard for over 5 years was taken away from me on the spot, immediately, gone. Without me being able to say anything about it. Yeah. That alone is mentally that it listen. When that happened to me, all right? Oh yeah. Kids aren't stupid, no. But I'll tell you guys something. 18 hours later, after that happened, after not being able to go back home, after having to buy a prepaid cell phone, a cheap one at that, just so I could have a phone. I was in Calgary at the time, and I was at Marlborough C train station. And the train, it's an LRT train, light rail transit. And the train comes in and out of the station. You know, like it comes into the train, it comes in at 80 kilometers an hour. Excuse me, and you can hear and feel. If you're on the train, you can feel when it hits the brakes. Because it comes into every single station really hard. Like when it's hitting the brakes, it's hitting the brakes, man. If you're not sitting down or holding on to something, you're going flying. I'm not even kidding you. People get hurt on that fucking train all the time. My point is, I was standing on that fucking platform and I was staring up at the time board. And there was a train coming every 4 to 5 minutes. And I kept looking for the next train and watching the time change on the board of how many minutes it was coming in. And then you're able to see in the distance, you can see it coming down the track. And I started timing. I'm like, started thinking to myself, if I step at this moment, then I'm probably not going to feel it. And if I do feel it, I won't feel it for long. It'll be over quick. Because I felt like my life was over. I did. I had my daughter ripped out of my life. My whole life flipped upside down. I felt like I didn't have anything left to live for. And I can tell you guys, I contemplated taking my life on that C train platform for a good hour. I constantly kept watching trains go by and watching them and standing there on the platform and watching them and constantly debating which side of the platform am I going to step off of. Is it going to be this side or the other side? And then Stefan, it was the easy way out, right? Thinking about that. And then I seen this little girl and her dad. And it made me think of my girls. And I thought, what would my girls think of me if I did this? How could I do that to them? How could I possibly leave them? I can't do that to them. No. No, I'm dad. I gotta show them how strong I am. I can't leave them alone like that. No. I don't give a shit how rough and tough this gets. Fuck. I want that. I can't. I just. It must have been a flash from God because, and it had to have been a message from God because God showed me right there. Like it was a flashpoint right in front of my eyes, and it changed my mind, and it made me realize. Because I thought that little girl and her dad, they're walking, and she's holding his hand, right, and she's so happy to be with her dad. And I thought, fuck. And I started thinking of the emotional damage it would cause on them. And not only that, the backlash they would probably receive on social media, where when other kids would find out that, oh, your dad committed suicide, your dad took the easy way. I could only imagine. I know how harsh kids are. I could only imagine the harsh shit that would get said to my daughters, and my daughters would have to swallow that and mentally deal with that. Like that's suffering that they shouldn't have to go through. No. So I stayed strong. Obviously, I'm staying strong. I'm still pushing on. But Trudeau wants to implement a policy in some assisted death program where if you feel depressed and all kinds of other shit, you can just go to the doctor and tell the doctor that you don't feel like living anymore, kind of thing, and they'll put you on a waiting list to go die. Yeah, like that's really solving problems, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Fuck. I know there's a purpose for all the shit that I've gone through. And that purpose is being shown right now. It's what I do on YouTube, how I talk to people. I do influence people. I get that. I've seen it firsthand. Matter of fact, my words get repeated in the House of Commons and on other YouTube channels. The expressions and the words I use, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that you guys use some of my comments or some of my sayings. But it puts a smile on my face because then I know I'm like, you guys watch my channel. Nice. Yeah. I'm like, you guys definitely tune in. Yeah, that's awesome. Right on. Keep it up. Yeah. You can use my sayings all you want. I don't care. When is my next election? Oh, fuck. It better be right around the corner. Mm-hmm. Like, it's supposed to be next year, but the way things going for Trudeau right now, I was counting on getting an election started before Christmas. Would have been a nice fucking Christmas present for everybody. But no, that's not happening. Mm-mm. No. The way things are looking now, hopefully the spring. Because Parliament's still at a standstill. Because the Liberals refuse to turn over documents. They're hiding shit. They're hiding corruption. And they're guilty and caught red-handed for it. And they're still... It's like they got caught for stealing red-handed from the store. And imagine getting caught by the store manager or the store clerk, then they get, or the store owner, whatever, right? And they get caught red-handed for stealing. And they're sitting there going, no, I didn't steal. No, I didn't commit a crime. Mm-mm. It's like, hello? You didn't pay for that. Last time I checked, liberals, you work for me. I'm your fucking boss. Yeah. Let's get those facts straight. Let's give you a reality check. The reality is, liberals, I'm your fucking boss. That's scary. Last time I checked, I pay your fucking salary. All right, you piece of shit, you work for me. I don't work for you. You took a job in politics, you work for me, motherfucker. I'm your boss. And you're fucking up big time. You're fired. You don't show up. Listen, I can start on the list of fuck ups that you've made, but I can tell you something right now. As your boss, you come into work late, okay? You're unreliable because you miss days at work. You call in sick too many times. You take too many sick days. And every time you show up to work, you've proven to yourself that you are not an asset. And there's no reason to keep you around. So with just those 4 things alone, okay? I had 3 held up, 4. All right. Trudeau's definitely hiding from me, Denny. Oh, fuck yeah. He didn't show up in the House of Commons today. That motherfucker is hiding in a bunker somewhere. Oh, yeah. You know what? Trudeau's going to be sleeping with one eye open because that motherfucker, he's worried about me. Oh, I live in that. He's fucking, I'm haunting his head right now as we speak. Oh, fuck yeah. He's terrified of me. And did you see what I said about him the other night? There's over 6,000 views about that. 6,000 fucking views. He is definitely terrified. Like he's expecting something's going to happen. And he's right. And you know what? He's never going to know when I play that card. No. Sleep in fear tonight, Trudeau. Yep. You know, I love it. Yeah. I put a smile on my face because I knew he wasn't going to show up in the House of Commons today. I kind of had, after I turned around and had a great big spiel about him and what was going to happen to him after Friday, he disappeared. And then he was summoned to the United States. And when I mean summoned, like when you're summoned as a leader, he didn't have a choice. And it was a last minute thing. So he had to leave the country on like, imagine getting a notice you're leaving a meeting and you're told, sir, you need to come with us. We're taking the motorcade. We're going to the plane. We're going to Washington. Why are we going to Washington? You've been summoned by the United States. You can't say no. Can't be like, oh, I gotta go home and change. No. Your ass is going to the motorcade. Your ass goes from there to the plane, from the plane to Washington. From there, you had to turn around and start answering Donald Trump. And I can only imagine how that conversation went. Trudeau was sweating balls big time. Well, he has no balls, but he was sweating bullets. No, wait. No, he's against guns and bullets. Yeah. He was sweating fear. It was weird. Yeah. Sweat and tears. Yeah. Because nobody wanted to talk to him at the dinner table. No. And they were all laughing at him. And then what's he do? He comes home and cries to Melanie Joly and says, I need a hug. I need you to cuddle me. I mean, Melanie Joly, I don't think she was there in the House of Commons today, was she? No. Where is Jolie and where is Trudeau? Huh. Thompson, welcome back to the channel. Life's been good. Well, life in Canada is getting difficult. I'm irritated. There's my fucking groceries. My hydro bill went up. Everything went up. Everything. Yeah. Like, my Costco bill was through the fucking roof. I looked at my groceries this month and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the price of everything that I normally buy has increased stupidly. And I called this shit. I used to drive truck. I can explain how carbon tax works. Okay, listen, you're a contract driver. You have a contract. The farm, okay, a farmer has contracted you to come to his farm to pick up his goods, to take it to market so that he can make money. Okay? All right. So follow me on this. All right? Now, as a contract driver, you have to pay for your own fuel. So you usually incorporate a certain percentage of your fuel cost throughout each of your customers so that you're not working for free, so that you can still make money, because you're all in it to make money. That's how the world goes round. Trudeau doesn't understand that. Now, with the carbon tax going up, and all of a sudden fuel becomes stupid expensive, and most of these farmers and people who get their goods shipped through contract truck drivers and contract companies, they've already got a contract laid out where they have a certain fuel price set. Well, now contract drivers and companies are telling their customers, we have to renegotiate our contracts. You have to pay more money in fuel, or else we're not coming to pick up your stuff. We can't pick up your stuff for free. And I know that sounds harsh and everything else, but ask any contract truck driver. They do not pick up anything for fucking free. We do not fucking do. We are not driving to somewhere for out of the goodness of our heart for no fucking, unless it's like a natural disaster and we're going to take stuff, like I took stuff up to Fort McMurray before and after the fire, after the fire for a while. And I was there before the fire, and I've been there after the fire, and I've had to go up there. That was the only time that I would ever take anything for free. And that was because they needed it. They needed water. They needed food. They needed grocery. They needed clothing. But man, truck drivers can't just turn around and be like, oh, well, I have to pay more in fuel, so I'll keep coming and picking up. I'll do it for free. Like, once it starts costing the truck drivers money, man, they can't. Like, that, no, they can't do that. He's running a deficit that's so fucked too. Like, you can't run a fucking company when you're not making money. Eventually your company fails. And then you go bankrupt and you're not a company anymore. You don't exist. It's like, if I was to stupidly spend my money in GTA, for instance, and run around in GTA and blow my money stupidly and never do anything and never collect my safes and never do any business work, eventually I'll go fucking broke and I won't be able to play the fucking game. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Knox, I agree with you. You have no, you like, when I was last on the road, okay, there was a few guys said to me on the road. I remember I was at this stop. Shit, where was it? It was in BC, Chilliwack, right outside, like, I was at the Petra Pass in Chilliwack, okay, and the one guy, he he was an old hat, right? He had been on the road for a while. He said, "How long you been on the road, son?" Because I was doing laundry and I was watching TV inside, right? Because I was staying for the night, and I said to him, I said, "I'm second generation." And I said, I'll do this till the day I die." He said, "Son, I'm gonna tell you something right now. We're a dying breed." I said, "What the hell's that supposed to mean? What do you mean? We're a dying breed?" He said, "Take a look around. We're a dying breed. There's not a lot of truckers out there with common sense anymore." And he's right. You got East Indian guys running on the fucking coke barefoot during snowfall, and I've been on the coke. I had a near death experience because of some fucking idiot, and I lost it on him, and he was East Indian. I fucking snapped. Luckily for him, there was a fucking RCMP cop that was close by, that because the roads were bad and they were trying to shut down the Coquihalla, okay? And that stupid motherfucker tried to climb the coke barefoot. And then when I mean barefoot, like he was from Toronto area and his fucking tires were damn near bald. And he's got no chains on his fucking tire. He's trying to climb, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm a fair distance back, okay? And I see it. I see his truck, like he's fully loaded too. And he's definitely headed to Vancouver, right? And you start to see his truck struggling to get up, like to climb. And I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, this is not gonna go. This isn't gonna be good. No. And I started to hang back, and I started shifting down, and I geared down. I shifted down 2 gears quick, and I brought the truck down, and then I eventually brought the truck down into 3rd gear and just let her kind of trickle a little bit. And I watched his ass lose control of his truck, and he panicked. Obviously, he fucking panicked. He didn't know what the fuck to do, because as soon as he couldn't drive up anymore, I seen it. His feet hit the fucking brakes, because the brake lights all of a sudden came on, and he held his foot on the brake thinking that he was gonna stop. He wasn't stopping, man. Fucking gravity pulled his ass right down the fucking coke. His ass, I'm not even kidding you, his ass was coming at us. And you think you can stop that shit? No. Like, he had just missed me by feet, by this much. I have shit you not. Okay? The front of his he came back down the coke, okay? Him and his trailer, okay? His tractor damn near jackknifed, okay? His trailer was coming down like this. Okay? Where is this? I might pack a smoke, so we'll work on this. Okay? He comes down like this. His trailer's coming down like this, okay? Or like this is the trailer, okay? So the tractor, imagine, the tractor turned around and did one of these. Okay? While his trailer pulled him down like this. So now he's not just a threat from one lane. Now he's a threat in 2 lanes, and he's He's going to take cars out from not just one lane, now 2 lanes. And he did. He smoked a few set of cars. Thank God nobody was seriously injured. Like, there was people that got injured from it. And there was a few of us truck drivers that got out and fucking started yelling at him. Yeah, I had to be one of them. Yeah, I snapped and went ape shit. I had never, like, that had never happened to me before in my life. Like, that scared the shit out of me. Anybody who says that doesn't scare the shit out of you, that was the last time I ever drove the Coca-Cola at night. I'm not even serious. Or I'm not even kidding you. I'm being very serious. Dispatch pushed me to drive the Coke one time, and I was running behind on my time because of a couple warehouse problems, right? And traffic. So I was trying to make up time, and I'm like, yeah, the Coke. I'll run the Coke tonight. Yeah. Usually I ran the Coke during the day. Like very early morning and during the daytime so I can see everything. Not usually at night. Ask a lot of truck drivers don't like driving the Coca-Cola at night. It's sketchy business. And had to be the first night I decided, oh, I'm gonna drive the Coca-Cola at night. And some dumbass fucking literally, like the nose of his truck, I watched it slide past my truck. And all I could think was, man, motherfucker, when you stop, you better pray to God you're alive. I got out of the truck, and I fucking snapped. And I got out of the truck with a tie rod iron in my fucking hand. And I almost beat the shit out of the guy. My intentions were going to beat the shit out of him. I fucking yelled and everything else. And the RCMP, I was yelling at him. I'm like, you fucking stupid motherfucker. I'm like, you've obviously been driving on the sand and you haven't driven on the fucking snow. You're running barefoot like a dumb motherfucker. Look at you. Your tires are bald as fuck. You stupid fuck. You can't drive a truck worth of shit. You have no fucking driving skills. I just watched you lose control of your fucking truck when you were going up the hill, you dumb fuck. I'm like, give me one fucking good reason why I shouldn't beat your ass right now. You almost fucking killed me, you fucking moron. You could have fucking killed me. And you're fucking lucky you didn't turn around and kill a bunch of other people. You know how fucking lucky you are, you stupid fuck? And the cop on scene, the cop that rolled up on scene, because they're all over the place, because when they see bad weather, they're out in full force. They're predicting, because they know shit's going to go down. And the cop rolled up and he goes, do the smart thing, man. He goes, it's not worth it. He's like, go back to the truck. He goes, just do the right thing, man. Go back to the truck. I'm not going to tell you again. Just go back start walking back to the truck. I'm like, all right, no problem. He's like, put the weapon back in the truck and don't come back out of the truck with the weapon in the hand, okay? I was like, yeah, no problem. He's like, I know how you feel. I know how mad you are. I know how frustrated you are. He goes, it's not fucking worth it, man. Go back into the truck and leave. But you know what? When I see Trudeau, I see the same kind of stupidity that I seen on the road when I was driving. And he's got that face I just want to fucking punch.